Hello everyone, this is your main man Keith Fustus here from Keith Plays PS4. Happy Friday evening to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, both the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars will be traveling 3,695 miles away across the Atlantic from Hermitage, Pennsylvania, where they'll be playing in London, England, the three-time host of the Summer Olympic Games. The years they hosted were back in 1908, 1948, and in 2012 Summer Olympics. The most Olympics held by any city in the modern Olympic Games, with 3. So they'll be playing in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It just opened up about a year ago, and they will be playing at the City of the Big Ben Tower. It's a really big clock. Buckingham Palace, home of the British royal family, and the Thames River, the most well-known river in the city of London. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys at kickoff time at Tottenham Hotspur. Alright, here we are in Tottenham Hotspur. The Jags and the Eagles will be battling each other off to see who will win today's episode. First International Series episode. Next time we do London, we're going to play at Wembley Stadium. Both teams battle each other off on the gridiron as they come out of the tunnel, like the Union Jack.
From London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Philadelphia Eagles are ready to kick off as the Jacksonville Jaguars are ready to return for the first half and the first episode of Madden 21 to be held in the city of London. You could tell because of the Union Jacks. The Union Jacks make it so iconic. And there is a flag on the field, and it's a holding call. And it is on the receiving team. We're going to accept here since they're way back. Usually I would decline a holding penalty because it'll be another down worth of it, but your opponent accepts it because they do it for less yardage for you. So Cedric Thompson gets his first rush of the game, 16 yards there. It is now 1st and 10 again for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, who is now with Tampa Bay, will get stopped at the 41 there. 2nd and 1. Second and 1 there. Does anyone like the Jaguars teal uniforms? I decided to pick those uniforms out in London just for this episode. Comment down below if you like them. If not, we probably won't use these uniforms again. So now Rodney McLeod Jr. is ready to defend this Eagles team. Alright, now Minshew, he has the ball and he gets sacked. It is Brandon Graham who recovers the football, and this will be Jacksonville's first turnover of the episode here in London, England. So now we're going to use we're going to use shotgun formation here. And we're going to use the PA double post. I think we might just use some Zach Ertz. Alright, Wentz is going to pass it off to Ertz, and it is completed. 20 yards, 1 for 1. Down at the 16 there. So hopefully we can get some Zach Ertz, hopefully for the first points of the game, and that is a touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. Zach Ertz scores the first receiving touchdown of the game and the first points for this Philadelphia Eagles offense. So without further ado, we'll see you guys more on defense. Alright, now we're ready to play on defense. 2nd down and 7 now from the 26-yard line. Alright, now it is an incomplete pass there Gardner Minshew's first incompleted pass. So now, 3rd and 7 now. And Gardner Minshew gets sacked by Nathan Jerry. And it's 4th down and 12 now for the Eagles. So now this will be the first return. And they will get stopped at the 14 there. So this will be a 1st down and 10. I think we're just going to run it with Miles Sanders, honestly. 1st and 10, we're way back. Hurdles, and he gets stopped at the 33 with an incredible 53-yard run there that time. And now Miles Sanders, no one's going to stop him. Touchdown, Eagles. This is the second one of the game. 33-yard touchdown there that time by Miles Sanders, the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native. So we'll see you guys in the second quarter. So we are back here. So we are still on defense. 2nd down and 10 now from the 26. Gardner Minshew is looking for a receiver to get his first down of the game. And I think it is Chris Conley, who is not related to the current Utah Jazz player Mike Conley. Even though they do have the same last name, they are mainly not related. And that is an incomplete pass there. It is now 4th and 4. Chris Godwin, who was a member of the USA men's track team, I think he did sprinting in 2012 when he was on the Olympic team. He actually competed here in London, and he will get stopped at the 19 there. Not a good spot to be where you want to be if you want to get like multiple first down, if you want to get a touchdown. That's not a great way to start your offense, I'd say. And now he will get stopped at the 41. 108 yards in the first half. So now I feel like with this dominant offensive unit, they could likely get first downs. And Alshon Jeffrey will get stopped at the 39. 3 for 3, 56 yards total there that time by Carson Wentz. All right. Alshon Jeffrey gets down there. It is for 79 yards. 2 receptions, 43 yards there for all right. Should I pass it to Alshon Jeffrey? Touchdown, Eagles. This is the 3rd touchdown of this afternoon. And it will now be 21-0. All right, now it is 1st down and 10. We're going to use its 4-minute offense. So first half is about to end here in like less than a minute, actually. Speaking of that. And that is an incomplete pass. They want to get at least a touchdown or either a field goal. So they're 2nd down and 10. All right, I think this is Tyler Eifert. I was just curious of what team he was just on after he left the Bengals I think this was episode 6. So that was about 4 episodes ago. The Bengals, that's when the Bengals last played. And Gardner Minshew, and I think it's at the 20-yard line. This, I think, will be a turnover. So now, Jags thought they had the touchdown, but unfortunately they didn't. So now I think it's time for us to be on offense. Miles Sanders, 4 rushes, 117 yards there. this game has gone pretty. This first half actually, considering of it, went pretty fast, and he will get stopped there. But we are going to take the timeout and make one last final first down before the half ends. So the first down line is the orange, and the first half is over. The Eagles are leading 21-0, and we'll see you guys at the second. All right, now we're ready to return this kickoff here. Jags kick it off, and Marquise Goodwin, the former Olympic sprinter, I think will get stopped at the 36. It's so hard to get a kickoff return for a touchdown in these types of games, but we're going to use the Philly special. Last few times we used it was not successful, but hopefully in this next one, it possibly will be, and that's an incomplete pass. Oh wait, so it is completed. So he caught that. So he's in the red zone. No, wait. So I thought he was out of bounds at first. But anyway. All right, now Eagles think they were about to hurdle. 7 for 7, 139 yards there. 1st and 10 now in London. They're out blasting this Jacksonville Jaguars team. This Philly Eagles offenses, well, the Eagles defenses too. That fumble recovery, I thought for a moment that Gardner Minshew got the touchdown, and then after we recovered the ball, we ended up in that white line. So that white line area, and that white line, and that would have been a safety. So it's now 28. Well, we'll try the 2-point conversion here, and then possibly this could be. I want to use a 2-point conversion here, and then end up leading by 2. Well, 29 actually. And he makes it in, and it's good. So we'll see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now it is 1st and goal. The Eagles are ready to the Jaguars are ready to score their first touchdown of the game, and Leonard Fournette gets it into the end zone from 2 yards out. First touchdown of the afternoon for this Jacksonville Jaguars team. The Jacksonville Jaguars get a 2-point safety here as Carson Wentz gets sacked in his own end zone. So they get a free kick at the 20. Well, it really says punt anyway. Regardless, the Eagles are still leading by 20. Jags still have more opportunities to at least score more points because they didn't get a chance. They got a chance to, but it didn't work in the first half. So it's 1st down and 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars as they got Chris Thompson, 4 rushes and 22 yards. Their total for this afternoon. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter already. We're winning by 20, so now they will get stopped at the 47. 3 rushes and 13 yards there. So now we're going to blitz this play. So now, I think Fletcher Cox recovered the fumble. Eagles say they have the ball, and they do. I think this is Jacksonville's 3rd turnover of the game, or 2nd. So it's their 3rd of this afternoon. Man, whenever I play on defense, I feel like I tend to get more turnovers than I think, because if you guys recall from that Bengals Jets video, The Jets had like 5, maybe 6 turnovers in one episode. And he will get this in, touchdown Eagles, and it will now be 36-9. There was a 103 yard kickoff return touchdown by Michael Clark. So this is the kickoff return touchdown that Michael Walker, he's just going to run this out. Nobody stops him here, and everybody, as nobody's going to stop him, and he makes the touchdown. It is now 36-16. All right, now the Philadelphia Eagles are ready to return this kickoff to begin the fourth quarter after the Jags scored in the third quarter. So the Jags are losing by 20. They're trailing by 20. So now, mainly due to the dominance of this Philadelphia Eagles offense of units, 209 yards for Carson Wentz there. He is going to have a really good, tremendous day with a passer rating of 158.3. So now I'm going to run it in. Hopefully I get it in. If not, that's okay. At least I'm winning, though, by 20 points. So this is a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. So this will be since it's the first episode. All right, he's going to be scrambling around the football field. And he will get sacked there, down right around the 19. So it's 2nd and goal. And you can see the nice Union Jack proudly flying over the city in London here. So we're at the 20 now. 2-minute warning is coming right up. So now 2-minute warning is right here. You can see the nice stadium lights of Tottenham Hotspur, and we're going to take a break. Just kidding, I'm not taking a break. I wanted to do this fake field goal try, and hopefully this can be successful as Lane Johnson scores it in for the touchdown. It will now be 43-16. This happened in the previous video the Philadelphia Eagles played. They beat the 49ers 59-0, and I believe this happened around the fourth quarter as well. So we're going to take a break. All right, now this is the first receiving touchdown for D.D. Westbrook here as the Jags are ready to trail them. Oh, and there is a booth review. This is what's going to be called there. Let's turn this up. His 1 foot was in the end zone, but the other one wasn't, from what I saw. All right, let's listen to he did make it in, so that is a touchdown.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
So this was the first booth review that was called for like a touchdown or something. And this was pretty interesting to see. I had to turn up the volume there because you'll never know if they will accept or not. But just keep this in mind. The officials it can be rough to say no, they did not make the touchdown, or yes, they did make the touchdown. But just keep in mind of that. Like 3 seasons ago, Jesse James of the Pittsburgh Steelers, he tried to make a game-winning touchdown to defeat the New England Patriots, but no. The Patriots, the officials, they made New England win. They were forcing them because they liked them so much because of the dominance of Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, respectively. And now Miles Sanders will get stopped at the 47. 7 rushes, 134 yards, and I think he only has 1 touchdown. And this episode is going to be over in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The game is over. The Philadelphia Eagles win it on the first International Series game here in London, England. Next time we do a London video, I will guarantee you that we will possibly do maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then we're going to do a Mexico City with the Kansas City Chiefs. So just keep that in mind when we do our next International Series videos, and we will see you guys at Statistic. Let's go over the team stats. The final score, of course, was 43-23. We had 420 yards of total offense. They had 241. We had 185 rushing yards and 56 there. Passing yards, they had the same number of rushing yards as we did, but passing yards wise, we dominated there. Eagles got 13. Jags got 8. We got 4 punt return yards because we didn't get very many. Kickoff return yards, they got more, 234, because we scored more touchdowns. They were close by total yards, 490 there. 538 was when we did the Cincinnati Bengals video. 3 turnovers. We didn't get third down conversions, but we did get a fourth down conversion, and that was that touchdown from Jalen Hertz to Lane Johnson. 2-point conversions we were good on. Red zone we were good on. Carson Wentz had a passer rating, a perfect one of 158.3 with all of his passes completed, 12 out of 12, 200 passing yards, 209, and 4 there. Gardner Minshew had 144.4, 9 out of 12, 205 yards and 1 passing touchdown. It was Jalen Hurts. That was correct. Miles Sanders had the most carries out of any team. 8 carries, 137 yards, and 1 touchdown. Chris Thompson had 4 attempts, 22 yards, and no touchdowns. Leonard Fournette scored a touchdown with 3 attempts and 13 yards there that time. Now, Zach Ertz has the most receptions out of any team. 7, 106 with 3 touchdowns there. Alshon Jeffrey had 6 receptions, 124 yards, and 1 touchdown. D.D. Westbrook scored a touchdown, so did Lane Johnson. Westbrook, respectively, had 2 receptions and 44 yards. Lane Johnson had 17 yards with his only reception, which was a touchdown. Let's check out the sacks here. Nickel Roby Coleman got 1 sack. Javon Hargrave, former Pittsburgh Steelers player, got a sack. And Nathan Jerry got a sack. Taven Bryan, Clavon Harrison, Chasen, Aaron Lynch all got a half a sack. No interceptions, respectively. Forced fumbles, the Eagles got all of them. Darius Slay, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and Nathan Jerry all had fumble recoveries. I think somebody scored a safety. There had to have been. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And peace out, everybody.